Option B. Option B. Did you see this one? Option B. Yeah, this is my next read. A very wonderful book written by Sheryl Sandberg. Option B. Those people of option B and option A, for me, I still stand in option A. But now option B is trying to transform my mind. Option B. Very good. Now, this book is written by a very good, wonderful writer called Sheryl Sandberg. The number one, the bestseller in New York Times, you know. Yes. Now, there's something here capturing my mind. I'm capturing my reasoning part in this book. You know, Sheryl is an author, but according to her narration and according to her story, she's bringing in a lot of authors, a lot of ideas, and a lot of quotes inside her explanations. Now, there's something I learned. There's a place she's talking of making friends with your own demons. Wow, that's a catchy statement. Demons, friends, it's like making friends with your own enemies. Writers, they really think. Now, do you know how can you make friendship with your own demons? Because for me, friendship is a sense of belonging, where you belong. And we normally even say vaguely that show me your friend and I show you who you are. Meaning that a friend is a person who literally displays who you are, your character, your behaviors and all that. Meaning that choosing a friend depends. If it's a friend with the same target, with the same vision, that one will be your friend. But now, when demons come in. Anyway, how can you make friendship with your own demon? Now, Sheryl is explaining to us, this is a statement, this is a book that was written by another author called Pamela Chondron. Pamela Chondron is a US citizen and in fact is among the first US who came and believed out of Christianity. She changed, she transformed into Buddhism religion or Buddhism belief. Now she changed to a Buddhist, you see. And is a US citizen, American citizen, but changed to Buddhism, something which is a little bit awkward. But these were her reasoning of the Pamela. Pamela said that she ended up transforming to Buddhism. Why? Because of the belief, the kind of culture that is transferred in the Buddhism. Buddhism, for Pamela writes that in Buddhism, it's a little truthful acceptance of what is going around us. That is what Buddhism is all about. They believe in what is actually happening. Look at this. In Buddhism, this is now Pamela talking. Pamela is saying that if we accept the noble truth of the Buddhism, whereby life involves all about suffering. If it is about aging, it's about suffering. If it is sickness that we face in life, it's about suffering. If it is choices, it's all about suffering. The choices we make, either from choice A to choice B, that choice we are going to make, it's all about suffering and thinking. About loss, whether somebody is dead, people we love, or loss of job, loss of life, loss of health, loss of property, it's all about suffering. So he's saying, even though we may experience joyous moment, we may experience the happiness, we may experience, excitement. According to Joy, according to Chondron, that is, according to Pamela, by the end of the day, they diminish. Happiness will not last forever. Same to pain will not last forever. You talk about property, you own a lot of wealth and all that, they will never last forever. The same, the choices, the sickness, they will never last forever. At least there must be a point where transformation will take place. So according to Pamela is saying in her book that life is all about suffering. And even myself, I've presented a lot of videos here, a lot of comments here, talking about the choices we make in life is all about suffering. Now it depends with the choice you make, the type of suffering you want to undergo. Otherwise, life involves suffering. The moment we will learn that truth and the moment we'll accept that truth, it will be so simple for us to endure or to overcome all the challenges we are having. Look at this. Now, in short, we are saying that the choices we make, the experience we are facing, by the end of the day, they may not last as much as or as far as we want them. They too will just diminish. When we accept this truth, it is lesser. It lessens It makes us at least feel little pain in what we are going through, because we will end up making friends with our demons. You expect the truth. For example, you are having a husband is dead. Now you are left there. Like the case of Sheryl Sandberg. She lost her husband. Now, for that pain to go, you have to accept the truth that that pain of losing a husband will not last forever. You have made friendship with your own demon. Demon is that death. You have to make friendship. How? To accept the simple truth. You are having a child, miscarriage. You're having a job, you lost the job. Your house, property, burnt. You had a car accident, it's written off. All these are demons we are facing. But the moment we accept the truth that this pain, this suffering, these choices, this laughter will never last forever, because that is the system of life, we will end up feeling lesser pain. We will end up feeling lesser strain, lesser stress, and all that. The moment we accept that these are stress, these are sufferings that will never last forever. So it is always good to learn that when there is a grief or a grief pulls you down, it's always good to learn, it is always good to know that whenever you are pushed down, whenever you are pulled down by any grief, there is always a way by which you can kick against the bottom, break it, break the ceiling glass, and then come back to the breathing point again. Making friends with your own demons. It's simply accepting the simple truth, the simple death you faced, the simple suffering, the simple accident, the simple poverty, the simple academic process, the simple work process. Always know that it's all about suffering and it will not last forever. Make friends with your own demons. It will lessen your pain. See you next time.